morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever geography you are in. This is Pranav Guha Thakurta from HR World TV. Today, we have the veterans from the industry. We have Mr. Sudhanshu Malhotra, CEO of Webcom Technologies from Delhi. And Sudhanshu sir has been contributing to the world of finance a lot. And he has trained, mentored students from various universities, colleges, and made them thorough professionals, and they are doing pretty well in life. On the other hand, we have Mr. Amit Kumar Athwal. He's an expert from the placement industry, from the university placements. He is, I think, I know him for more than a decade, and he's doing a wonderful work. He's supporting, helping universities, students, parents for placements. And I think today, as we hear, I'm hearing from last 20, 25 years, there's a huge gap in the between the industries and the academia. So we have an expert from academia, Mr. Amit, and Mr. Sudhanshu from the industry. First of all, I would like to request Amit sir, what exactly the students are looking for when they are stepping into the new world of jobs, industry, their placements, a new life, a transition from university to a corporate. Over to you, Amit sir. Sudhanshu sir.
Thanks,
Just a,
Sudhanshu sir
just a,
and
just a sec.
Pranav sir.
Amit sir, just a sec. Sudhanshu sir, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here only, yes.
Sir, keep your camera on once.
Yes, certainly.
So we can
Uh,
have
uh,
a good discussion what in the universities are looking for and what the industries are looking for.
First of all, I'll say thanks to Pranav sir and thanks Sudhanshu sir to joining this discussion. It's my pleasure to have both of you here. Sir, Pranav sir, first of all, I'll say one thing. Students are like a fresh clay. They mean really a fresh clay. They do not know much about the industry. Yes, I can say one thing. People are aware from the mobiles or the apps. But when it's coming to the job, still they are asking their Bua ji, Fufa ji, Mama ji, those who are working in IT, different industries. But if I say yes, they have mobile information and the knowledge. When it's come for the placement and how they should move forward, uh, it's my role or my faculty role is a major part because they are like a fresh crew. We have to tell them, boss, these are the companies which perfectly suits your candidature, where you can go, you can take a placement, and you stay connected with the company at least for first company for 3 to 4 years, so that you can know the industry, how the industry moves, and is this is all the part is of the college part. I always say this is my role and responsibility where I have to nurture the student, tell through the employability test, boss, you are good in this language, computer science, you are good in mechanical. In mechanical also, you can do literally which work you are perfect to do in the industry. These are the roles which we have to take care. We have to nurture our student like a small baby.
Very good, very good. Thanks for the a perception from the university side, what exactly, how you are preparing the students. Now I will request Mr. Sudhanshu Malhotra. Sir, what are your expectations from the freshers who are joining from a university, who have done their education first 12 years in the school, next 3 and 5 years in the universities, and what do you expect from that? Over to you, Sudhanshu sir.
Thank you, Pranav. Thanks for inviting me. First of all, thank you very much for inviting me on this very interesting HR World TV. I mean, you have been a clear-cut leader in education world, and when it comes to placements, you have been very innovative, coming out with some various educational channels. And thank you, Amiji. Thank you for joining us. Sharda University is a well-known brand, and we all know about it. So coming back to the recruitment, in last, I've been in this industry for last 2 decades now, more than 2 decades, rather 2.5 decades. And I've seen the industry, popping up and growing from pre-internet era as well to post-internet era. Things have completely changed, and we all know about it. And things have certainly changed in last 1 decade and even less than a decade. Things have completely changed. The way of doing business, in fact, the way of living has completely changed with the advent of a lot of applications, with the advent of AI now and Chat GPT and so on and so forth. But basics should remain basics. This is what I believe in. The fundamentals never change. Whatever may come, Chat GPT or AI or whatever. But when it comes to fundamentals and when it comes to basic education, I think it should never change and it will never change. I guess so. With the advent of a lot of private universities and a lot of private colleges, of course, the standard of education has certainly been lifted. But there's always a lot of scope of growth. There's a lot of scope of practical training as well as the industry-oriented training, which is still lacking somewhere in our education system. And I believe in that this vacuum has to be filled by some good institutions. Students are, of course, looking for a great career. They're looking for good career-oriented programs. But sadly, these programs are somewhere missing the practical aspects of industry. This has to be. This was there some 30 years back. This was there 20 years back, and a decade back, and it is still there. But with a lot of startups and today's youngsters have a lot of scope, not just in IT, but non-IT as well. Of course, IT is certainly there whatever business you talk about today, even if you're a chartered accountant, you have to be an IT expert. Even if you're a marketing guy, even if you're an HR guy, you have to be expert in IT. IT goes standards. The IT is something which is constant in whatever industry you are in. So with the advent of all these, startups and new technologies coming up, I think youngsters have a lot of opportunities to grow. There have been a lot of, I know one institution called Masters Union in
Yes, yes.
Gurgaon, which is focusing on very practical oriented management programs. A lot of business families, in fact, even I was thinking about my son to join that institution because they are not just creating bookish knowledge, they are not just imbibing bookish knowledge in the students, they are giving some very practical oriented education to the students, especially people from business families are looking forward to join those kind of programs. And I'm excited to know more about that Masters Union. Not visited there yet, just somebody told me about it. Thank you. Over to you,
Thank you,
Pranav.
sir. Thank you so much. And the kind of knowledge you are studying the universities, colleges also, and we will definitely connect you to the Master Union immediately. Mr. Pratham Mittal is the founder for that college in Gurgaon and is doing a wonderful work. In fact, they are veteran in this industry. His father, Mr. Ashok Mittal, has started the lovely professional university
Hmm.
2.5 decades back.
Yeah, that was in Jalandhar, yes.
Yeah. So I think
Sure.
they are doing a wonderful work. So now I request Amit sir, what happens is when we organize the interviews and the expectation of the students are a bit different in terms of job profile and the salaries also and the offerings and work profile is a bit different in the industry. How do you manage this gap, Mr. Amit Athwal?
Pranav, again, I will say one thing.
Sir, can you put on your video, sir? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Pranav, again, I say one thing very clearly. It's not a mistake of the industry. It's again a part and parcel of education system where student is studying. Why I'm always saying that this is a part and parcel of us? Because sir, when a job, because we are an interface or a membrane between the student and the corporates. as a first level. If we see, when the job discussions comes, it's our duty. The I can say very openly, it's a my fraternity duty, a TPO fraternity or a placement fraternity duty to elaborate what job profile that company is having, what salary structure, and what work profile the company is giving to the student. We have to tell the student, boss, these are the factors, these are the parameters where you have to stick on if you want to crack this company. Again, again, I say one thing before this, individual, we have to calculate the things and check, is this profile is a perfect match for the student or not. What happened? I give a one example to you, sir. And number of edutech companies are giving, and they are giving a good packages like 12 lakh, 15 lakh. When we calculate or when we see the sheet, the actual CTC is something different as compared to CTC. Then the students start asking, sir, 12 lakhs, it's mentioning 12 or 13 lakhs, but I am getting 5 lakhs or 6 lakhs. This is a difference where we have to define the students. So, key students, please check the actual salary is this, the benefits what company is giving, for how many lakhs of the benefits is company is giving, how many what insurance is giving, what what other benefits are given. This is a part where we have to tell the students, because students are the fresh clays, and profile matching is the biggest task what we have to do. Profile matching of the students, because industry is very clear, they have made the job profile, they have given everything, but it's my duty or my part of the duty where I have to make judge the students, is this a profile the student perfectly match or not. Just now sir has named a good brand like Master Union. What they are doing, they are managing the students, because I literally know one of my colleagues is studying there. They are working for the day one. Profile matching they are doing. If you want to go to the judo pay, you want to go to the Boston Consulting, what profile they are having, and how you groom yourself in next 10 to 12 months to crack that exam. Well, my again submission is this: we have to groom the student as per the job description of the company. And I used to say my business is a futuristic business. If I start training the students from day one, then only I can place them after 15 months.
I think very rightly said, very aptly said, Mr. Athwal. I think like when as Malhotra Sahib is also giving so much of time to us, and not only now, I think from last after pandemic also, sir has approached me for good freshers also. So, sir, we would like to end this conversation by what is your message to the universities and colleges, Mr. Malhotra?
Nobody to give a message, but yeah, as I come from the industry and I've seen the industry, IT industry growing leaps and bounds in last 3 decades, I can just give a small message. In fact, I would like to give message to the not just the industry, to the industry owners or to the university owners, to the students as well. Honestly, Pranav, to me, somebody who's an entrepreneur giving employment to 4 or 5 people, even for as small as little as 4 or 5 people, has a lot of respect for me. Somebody who's running his own business, giving employment to the people is something which really excites me. There have been a lot of memes.
Right.
वो मोदी जी की जो बात हुई थी कि पकोड़े वाला या चाय वाला भी बन जाओ. But there have been a lot of memes. But somewhere I believe कि even a pakode wala who's running his own business and giving employment to 6, 5, 10 people will draw my attention, will draw my respect. This is what I certainly believe in. So I think the universities and the colleges should focus on a lot of practical oriented programs wherein we can create youngsters who can create like unicorns and startups and businesses, whether big or small, whatever. My focus honestly would be to create self-employment, business and entrepreneur owners. This is how I think they're going to benefit themselves and they're going to benefit the country by and large.
Wonderful, wonderful. I think we can start a small bit from here also. Like Atwal Sahib is there, Sudhanshu sir is there. Sir, we request you, Mr. Malhotra, in case whenever time permits you, I'll connect you to Mr. Athwal also. When a year or 6 months is left of the students, if Mr. Malhotra can come and deliver a guest lecture to the students, I think the students can hear it from the horse's mouth. What exactly they are expecting. What is your advice on this, Mr. Amit Athwal?
Sir, we welcome the industry always, and especially Sudhanshu ji. I request
I
if
would
you
love
get
to.
anytime come to the Agra, meet our students not for placement. I'm not meant for the placement. Placement is the last engagement in the marriage.
Right.
क्योंकि placement is the last engagement in entire system. But I request Sudhanshu ji if we can just come to the Agra to meet my students to get a confidence how my leadership is working here. Because if the leadership, if he visits the meets the leadership, then he can thoroughly judge what the thinking process, what the thought process, and what we want to do for students. Because leadership to
I
leadership
would
meeting.
love to. I would love to be a part of it.
Yes, sir.
Amit, I would love to be a part of it. Of course, I can come to Agra or wherever you are situated, and
Sure,
would
sir.
like to meet the young blood. And and I'm always looking for young people. I love being with them. Of course, try to learn things with them as well.
Right, right.
Sure, sir.
And
You're welcome to that.
Sudhanshu sir, as you were speaking to me about the integrated program where the students do their projects and internship in the second year, I think we
Mhm.
can start with Sudhanshu ji also, and you are most welcome to Delhi as and when time permits you. We can organize a meeting also with Mr. Sudhanshu. Their office is in a
Definitely, definitely.
prestigious south extension of New Delhi. So I
Okay.
think, and we can have more interaction. Thank you so
Okay.
much,
Sure.
Mr.
Thank
Malhotra and Mr. Atwal. This is Edu TV World's initiative for bringing the academia and industry closer. Thank you so much. Thanks for
Thank
your
you.
time,
Thank
Mr.
you, sir.
Malhotra and Mr. Atwal. Thank you.
Thank you, Pranavji. Thank you.